Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're all doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. My name is Effy and today we are continuing on with our collection videos. So in this series I will be going through all the sections of my makeup. It is split into 6 videos and I will just be showing you everything I have in my collection. This is not a declutter, I'm sorry. My plan is to do a collection video at the start of every year and a declutter around the middle of every year, in the hopes that I can at least keep an eye on those products that aren't getting used in my collection. So in January I can spot what's not being used, and then if it's still not being used by July, I can declutter it. That's the idea at least. If you see anything in these collection videos that you would like me to do a video on, please do just let me know and I will try and do that for you. This is part 3 and we'll be looking at my brow products, my mascaras, my eyeliners, my sort of miscellaneous eye product area, so it includes like my liquid glitters and things like that, so a bit of a fun one hopefully. I'm going to keep this intro short so that you can get on with watching it, and I really hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I'm attempting to put up 2 videos a week this year and they are all makeup related, so if that sounds like your thing then this is the place for you. But other than that, enjoy the video. So we have like single eyeshadows, some brow stuff apparently, liquid eyeshadows. Back here we have brow products, we have mascaras, we have lashes, we have eyeliners, and that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So I'm going to grab out my lashes first because that's at least a distinct category. Then we'll do brow products, then mascaras, and then the eye products. Okay, sounds good. Let's go. Okay, so these are all of my lashes. I don't think I have that many. They're all relatively similar though, which isn't great, but let's go through them. So these are my Lilly Lashes. These are the only Lilly Lashes I own, and these are the faux Mykonos ones. I won these in a giveaway that was held a few years ago now. They are nice lashes. They are very, very, very dense. Like, you cannot see my eyeshadow through these, which is why I don't use them a lot, because often if I'm doing eyeshadow I want people to be able to see it. But these are very, very nice. They are heavy. You can see them in your like eyeline when you're wearing them, which isn't great. But these are like my super, super fancy pair, and they're quite expensive, and I don't own any other Lilly Lashes, so I really don't want to get rid of them. These I won in a giveaway by the brand Ivy Beauty. I did have to cut bits off the end because these lashes, my days, these are intense. They are so long and so fluttery. And typically I don't cut off bits of my lashes because I have quite big eyes in my opinion, so I don't feel like I need to. Sometimes I probably should, but I just don't. But these I had to cut off like the last little bit. I might use these as like lower lash accent things, but I haven't done that yet, and I never wear these lashes just because they are so, so, so long. But they are nice and I do appreciate the brand sending them to me. These are my Sosu London lashes. I picked these up in Primark. They are quite nice. I find that despite the fact the band isn't incredibly thick, these are some of the most difficult lashes I have to work with in my collection. But they are nice. They're not too dense. They do flutter out at the ends, which I like. They are nice lashes. I just struggle with them so much, and I can't even tell you why. I just struggle with these. These are some rather beat up looking Ardell Wispies. I'm not great at looking after my lashes. I really should get better at it because then they'd last longer. But yeah, these just don't look great. These probably do need decluttering. I usually pick up my Ardells from TK Maxx because they always have some in there. So I might throw these ones out and get some new ones. But I do like the Wispies, although I don't know, they don't really do much to my lashes. I don't think. They probably do. I'm just being silly, but yeah, I like them. They're more of an everyday lash, but I don't wear lashes every day, so yeah, I don't know, more of a natural lash, I guess. These are quickly becoming my current favourites. These are from Lois Cosmetics. They are the Audacious Lash. I got these in their Halloween mystery boxes, which was amazing. I loved it. These are really, really nice. I like the shape of them, the length of them. Even though they don't flare out at the ends, they're kind of more just like, they get a bit longer in the middle, but other than that, they're pretty uniform. I really like these. They remind me of my other pair of lashes, which I really, really like, which I'll show you in a minute. But these are stunning. I don't know how much these are individually because, like I said, I got them in a mystery box, but they are absolutely gorgeous. They're so fluffy. They feel really soft as well. These are really nice. highly, highly recommend Lois Cosmetics. She's amazing. She's lovely as well as a person. These, I think, are some from the brand Girls With Attitude. I accidentally ripped off a little bit, which sucks. I should probably cut that bit of band off. These are quite nice. I think they're from, like, I can't remember. Is it the Enchanted collection or something like that? I honestly cannot remember. These are quite nice though. I don't reach for them very often because I did rip off that bit. But they're very similar to like the Ardell Wispies. They're just a bit longer, and if I'm honest, I think I prefer these to the Ardell Wispies. These are Eyeliner 157s full and bold. This is the second pair of these that I've ever bought. The first pair I bought was the first pair of lashes I ever bought, and I really liked them, but now I've been wearing lashes. I started wearing lashes in like 2020 for makeup looks, and now because I have so many pairs and I've tried so many pairs, these aren't my favourite anymore. They're a bit too full. Again, kind of similar to the Lilly Lashes, you can't really see the eyeshadow through these, whereas like these ones, they're not as dense, and like these ones kind of have like almost little gaps where you can see through them. These ones are just full all the way through. But I do like them. They are very, very dramatic though. But they are nice. If I want to do something with more of a dramatic lash, I do tend to reach for these ones. Then I have my two Doll Beauty lashes. These ones are my favourite. These are the Chloe Elizabeth lashes. And these are the ones that are sort of like kind of similar to the Lois ones. The Lois ones are a little bit longer. But I love this sort of style where you've got denser bits and then less dense bits. These are my favourite lashes. These are my go-to. Lois Cosmetics is a close second, but I really do like these. And I probably would repurchase them if these ones sort of ran out. But so far, they're lasting pretty well. And then these are the Stephanie lashes. I only tried these the other day. I don't like these as much as the Chloe Elizabeth, but they are quite nice. These are nice. I've only used them once. I think I need to test them out a bit more because they do look lovely. I don't know why I don't like them as much as the Chloe Elizabeth. That is all my lashes. I try not to have too many in my collection at once because I get a bit overwhelmed. So yeah, I probably need to throw out a couple of pairs. But there we go, that is my collection of lashes. Let's move on to brow products, I think. Yeah, let's do brow products. Okay, these are all of my brow products. As you can tell, I tend to prefer pencils. I have been using pomade a little bit more recently, but I stick to pencils, and I quite like brow gels. I prefer tinted brow gels, but this is my collection at the moment. So let's start over here. This is in my project pan. This is the collection Incredibrow brow definer in blonde. It is more of a crayon in my opinion, and it is a lovely shade for me at least, but it does wear down super quickly. Like I said, this is in my project pan. There's a fair amount to use up, but it does wear down quite easily, so hopefully I can get this used up fairly quickly. It's not terrible. This is the Primark brow pencil. I think this is in the shade blonde or brown or something. Who knows? But anyway, it's a standard brow pencil, like an actual pencil. It does have a sharpener in the lid, which is super useful. This again is kind of a good shade for me. It's kind of more it's kind of very similar to that shade up there, which works well for my hair tone, so I quite like it. Although I'm not a big fan of pencils, but I really should use this up because it's not bad and it can be sharpened, which is useful. This is another Primark product. It is a 3-in-1 brow in the shade blonde. It has like a teardrop shaped pencil on this end, kind of like the Goof proof brow pencil if you have that. It's a little bit scratchy. This is a little bit painful, but there you go. It's not the best. It has a tinted brow gel on the smallest spoolie ever at this end. I actually quite like the brow gel. And then it has this like useless powder puff thing, which is meant to be like a brow powder, but doesn't really do anything. You can see it's just not doing anything. It is useless. I think that is the most useless part of this product. This is also from collection. It is the Incredibrow Microblade Tip Brow Pen. It looks like this. Brow pens are not my favourite at all. I just don't get on with them. Yeah, this isn't a bad one. I just really don't like brow pens. This is the XX Revolution XX Define Brow. It has a spoolie on one end, as always, and then it has a micro precision brow pencil on the other end. I think this is in the shade Blonde. Or it might be Ash Brown. It's a very good shade for me. I love the packaging as well. I've only used this once. I think my XX Revolution video should be up by now. But yeah, this is nice. I have only used it once because I only filmed that video yesterday. But it is quite a nice pencil and I think I should get some use out of it. This is the Benefit Brows Styler. So it has almost like a waxy rectangular shaped pencil at this end, which isn't terrible. There we go. It's not quite as pigmented as some of those other shades, but it does work well. And then on this end, you kind of have like a brow powder, which is a bit messy to work with, I'll be honest. But actually, I don't mind this product. I have to kind of be in the mood to use it. This is my Goof Proof brow pencil. I took the lid off the other end. I did the same to my Precisely brow pencil. This is like a teardrop. I'm sorry about how messy it is. But this is like a teardrop shape. It's in the shade 3. I was gifted this by Benefit. It is a great shade for me. I was gifted this at the end of 2020, I think, and I'm still using it, which is super, super good. I might as well do the Precisely My Brow Pencil while I'm here. Again, spoolie on one end. This is just a micro precision one. Again, in shade 3. This all came in a set, so it is really good. I do like this one. This is probably one of my favourites in my collection. My other favourite is this, and it is so much cheaper than the Benefit one. This is the MUA Brow Define Micro Precision Brow Pencil. Spoolie on one end, as always, and then a pencil on the other end, and they are pretty much the same shade. I've never swatched them next to each other, but yeah, pretty much the same shade. I think the Benefit one is slightly warmer, I'm not sure, but slightly darker as well. This one I tested at the end of last year. I hate it. It's not often I say I hate products. I just really don't like this one. First of all, it's the wrong shade, which doesn't help. It's the shade Auburn. Oh, and it's the Lotty London Arch Rival Microblade Effect Brow Pen. Again, I don't like pens. It's the complete wrong shade for me. I'm certainly not Auburn, obviously. But yeah, I just don't like this. I didn't get on with it. I didn't like what it did to my brows. I actually ended up having to go in with my Benefit brow pencil because I hated this so, so much. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is just a clear brow gel, but it is so good. It like sets down your brows 100%. This also came in the set that they sent me. It had like 5 products in it. This is really good. I really like it. It's universal because it's a clear brow gel. I just don't reach for clear brow gels very often, but this is the only one I have, and really I don't need another one. This one's great. This is also in my project pan. It is the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado Brow Gel in the shade, I think it's mid brown. This is really good. A really small spoolie. Works really well. It doesn't really set your brows in place. It is more just a brow tint, but that works fine for me. I quite like it. I just want to get it used up and out of my collection because it's not my favourite, but it's also not terrible, so I'll happily use it up. This is probably my favourite tinted brow gel. You can tell by how much the writing has rubbed off that I've used it a lot. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This was also in that set. It has brow fibres in it. It is tinted. It is great. Again, I don't think it really sets your brows in place much, but it does tint them and it is a really good shade for me. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel in the shade, I think it's soft brown or something like that. I used this in the Instagram Picks My Makeup video. I actually really liked this. I don't use this applicator. I use like a separate brow brush and use that. It's like a more creamy, pigmented, like pomade kind of situation. I actually really like it. You can use it as a pomade because of how pigmented it is. The final brow product is the Benefit Ka-Brow, again in shade 3. Again, this came in the set that they sent me. I really like this. I sort of went off using pomades for a while, but like I said, I realised that they're actually really good at drawing on the tail of my brows now that I shave them off. Again, great shade for me, shade 3. It works really well. It hasn't dried up yet, and like I said, I've had it for like a year at this point. It's really good. So that's all my brow products. I feel like I went through that super quickly, but what can I say about brow products? They're all the same colour as you can see. They all work relatively well, apart from a couple that I did say I didn't like. So yeah, let's move on to mascaras. These are my mascaras. I know it doesn't look like that many, but mascaras are really difficult because they do dry up and they stop being usable, but you also can't pass them on to anybody else, and so there's not really much I can do with them. Once they're open, it's either use them up or throw them away, and I don't like throwing away products. So in case you can see over here, this is actually a full face of e.l.f. makeup. That'll be up in February. I haven't filmed it yet, but there is also a mascara in there that I'm going to have to open and test in that video. But what I think I'm going to do after that e.l.f. video, unless I start working through my mascaras very, very quickly, I'm going to stop testing mascaras in testing videos, I think, just because I don't want 50 open mascaras in my collection that I'm never going to work through and they're just going to go to waste. But yeah, I'm not going to be testing new mascaras every other day because it's just wasteful and I don't like it. But let's talk about the ones I've got here. This is the Rude Cosmetics Sultry Eyes Mascara. This is one of those like hourglass type ones. I don't typically like these ones, but I do like this mascara. It's a bit of a thicker formula, which I like, but it doesn't make my lashes too clumpy. Personally, I like to go for lengthening and separating. This kind of doesn't do that, I'll be honest. But for some reason I like it. It doesn't make them too clumpy. It does separate a fair amount. It doesn't add much length, but I do quite like it. So this is one that I enjoy using and I reach for fairly often. This one is the MUA Amplify Statement Lash. This is not one I reach for very often. Oh god, there we go. Although the wand looks like a typical wand that I would like, this is what I go for, the sort of plastic, short bristle type product. The bristles on this wand are so sturdy that it basically pokes my lash line and it's not very comfortable to apply. It does add a little bit of length, but not to the extent that I like. And it also doesn't curl my lashes much. It's not terrible. I feel like I'm going to bash it, but it's not that bad. For the price, it's pretty good. I just have better mascaras in my collection. So yeah, I'm going to try and use this one up fairly quickly. This one came in a glossy box. It is the Eyeshadow Yoga Mascara in Waterproof Black. I don't particularly like this mascara. It's got a kind of weird wand. I had a couple of funerals to attend last year. I know, very depressing, but I had a couple of funerals to attend last year and I actually bought this one because I didn't like this one. I wanted waterproof mascara because I was going to cry. So yeah, I bought this because I didn't particularly like this one. This one came to the rescue. I've tested this mascara in like its normal, just not waterproof formula, and I quite like it. It is the Rimmel Wonderful Mascara and it's got argan oil in it, so it's good for your lashes. I quite like this. It's got like that plastic wand that I really, really enjoy, and this kind of saved the day. I just needed a waterproof mascara that I knew I was going to like. So I picked this one up. This one is in my project pan. It is the Primark False Lash Queen Mascara. It's got a natural bristle wand, but it separates my lashes like nobody's business. It is so good. It makes it look like I have 1,000 eyelashes. I enjoy reaching for this. The reason why it's in my project pan is just because it's a Primark mascara, so I can't really link it because they don't have an online store. I can link it, but you can't buy it online. So yeah, it is really good. I really enjoy it. If you are in a Primark, I really like this one. This one, oh, I tested this at the end of last year. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I did not like this. The wand is so unique and different. Like, it's kind of really, really tiny plastic bristles. Did not like it. I quite liked it on my lower lashes, but on my top lashes, it just grouped all my lashes together. It didn't particularly add much length. It just made them look fat, and I know other people like it. I don't. I know other people like chunky lashes. I don't. I like length and separation. And this did not do that. This one, again, I only tested it yesterday. It is the XX Revolution, the Matrix. I think it's called the Deja Vu Mascara or something like that. I quite like this one. Again, it's got those short plastic bristles. It works quite well. It did give length. It did give separation. It's not my favourite, but it worked well and I'll be happy to reach for it, and I actually adore the packaging. I love anything green. This one that's rolling away is the KVD Go Big or Go Home Mascara. Look at that brush. So thick. This is kind of like the Primark one that I really like, but this formula is just a bit drier. It does work well, it's just a little bit dry. Am I right in thinking that if I add a little bit of like saline solution to this, it'll go a bit thinner? Because I might try that if that works. Somebody please let me know. This one is the Collection Long Shot Mascara. Again, another inexpensive one. This one is kind of better than the MUA Amplify Statement Lash, but again, it's not my favourite. It gives length. I don't think it does much. I don't know, it just doesn't really do much for me, which is a shame because it's my type of bristles, but I don't know, didn't work for me. Not my favourite, but it will still get used. It's not unusable. This one probably is my favourite. This is the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado Mascara. I adore this mascara. You can see it's kind of got a similar wand to all the ones I've shown you so far. Plastic bristles, quite short, loads of them. This gives me length like nobody's business. I love this mascara. This is my go-to every day. This and the Primark one are probably my two favourites. I adore this. I might even repurchase this if this one runs out because I like it that much. There's not much in my collection that I will repurchase when it runs out, but this is one of them. I absolutely love this mascara. It's my favourite. That is all my mascaras. We have eyeliners left and miscellaneous stuff here. So we're going to do eyeliners first and then we'll do that and then we'll be done. This is going quite quickly. Well done me. These are all my eyeliners. They are a mix of pencil and liquid ones because I do not have two separate compartments to put them in. I just put them all in together. So we're just going to work through them in whatever order, starting at this end, working our way across. Let's go. This is a Rimmel London pencil liner in white. God, that is a mess. I need to sharpen it properly. This is a really good white pencil eyeliner. I used to put this in my waterline quite a lot. I don't do it anymore because I don't wear makeup as much anymore and I can't be bothered with my waterline. But this is actually a really, really good white. This is a liquid eyeliner by Rude Cosmetics. It is the Police Eyeliner Up eyeliner pen. Just a typical felt tip black liner. It's quite a good one actually. I quite enjoy this one. Very black, doesn't bleed, dries down a little bit. It's a good one. This is a Lois Cosmetics liquid liner in, I think it's called like Cobalt Blue, number 7 blue, I don't know. I've not tested this and actually like it looks dry already. Maybe the lid wasn't on properly. That might be my fault, I'm not sure. But I used to wear blue eyeliner a fair bit, but I haven't recently. So if this one is already dried out, that's fine. I'm probably not going to use it anyway. This again came in the Halloween mystery box, so I'm not too mad about it. It is a pretty shade though. That's a shame. This is a NYX slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme shine eyeliner. God, that is a long name. It's in a purple shade. I'm not even bothering to find the shade name. This was given to me by a friend who decluttered it from her collection. I've not properly used it. I may have used it maybe once or twice in my waterline for looks on Instagram. It's not bad. It's not a bad purple shade. I should probably sharpen it. This one is an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Rockstar. Again, probably needs sharpening. It's sort of like a brown, kind of like, it's like a cool tone brown. I've not used this on my eyes. Again, a friend decluttered this and gave it to me. This is probably my favourite colourful pencil liner. It is a Shiseido Kajal. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's in the shade Sumi Sky. I'm so sorry. But it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous blue shade. It is so creamy. It glides on. I love it. This is my favourite. I will never get rid of it. It's so beautiful. This is another one of the Urban Decay 24/7 slide on eye pencils. Again, my friend gave me this. It's in the shade Chaos. It definitely needs sharpening. I don't even know if I'll get anything out. Yeah, a bit. It's a darker blue. I don't reach for it as often. I definitely reach for this Shiseido one more. But like I said, I like using blue around my eyes. Oh no. It's quite a nice one. I should probably just sharpen it and get more use out of it. This is another one of the Lois Cosmetics. It's in the shade 3. I can't remember the name of it and I threw the box away. It is a liquid one. This one isn't dried out and it is such a stunning like orangey pink neon type shade. It is beautiful, but I haven't used it yet, and I really should because it's so pretty. I'll do these two together. These were sent to me by NYX. These are the Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Pink Spirit and Turquoise Storm. I have used both. I used Turquoise Storm a bit more. This is Pink Spirit. Beautiful shade. This is Turquoise Storm. I've used this one a fair amount because I love blue on my eyes. They are both incredibly pigmented. I really want to pick up more of these. Those two were very kindly sent to me by NYX, but I know they do some really good shades. I know they have a green that I really, really want, and they have some more shades like purples and yellows, and I just think they're so stunning. Another NYX product, this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's really good. Apparently it's a dupe. There we go. Apparently it's a dupe for the KVD tattoo liner. I've not used that one. This is in my project pan because it's starting to not work as well as it used to. It sometimes bleeds on my eye. Also, the pen sometimes leaks, which isn't great. It is a good liner. I do really like it. But if it wasn't in my project pan, I would reach for the Rude Cosmetics one over it. This is the MUA Eye Define Soft Tip Felt Liner. Yep, all those words. This is again just another black liquid liner. The felt tip applicator isn't as flexible as the Rude Cosmetics one, and I actually don't think it's as black. I should have put them next to each other, but oh well. I've just realised I also have the Rimmel pencil in black. I imagine, I haven't used this one in a while, I can't really remember what it's like, but I imagine it works well because I really like the white one. This one here is the Revolution Renaissance Flick Liner in blue. I love this. This is what got me into blue eyeliner. I absolutely love it. I used to have the black version of this, but I bought one and loved it, and then it ran out, so I bought another one, and it dried out super, super quickly. So I thought I just had a dud, but then I bought a third one, and it did the same thing. So I think these are a little bit hit and miss. This is a Revolution Black Kohl Liner. I don't even know if I'm going to get a swatch out of that. Yep, I got a swatch. I actually love the Revolution Kohl liners. It's that one there. It stays on all day long. It is as black as you can get. It is great. Whatever you want to use it for, it works really, really well. I just need to sharpen this one and use it because I forget it's in my collection. This is the NYX Epic Wear Waterproof Liner. I accidentally got this in the shade Stone Fox. So it's like a really, really dark grey. But oh my, does this stuff stay on. When they say waterproof, really, they mean bomb-proof. This stuff would last a nuclear explosion. It is so, so good. And actually, the fact that it's dark grey doesn't bother me. You can barely even tell when it's on my eyes. But good luck getting this stuff off. You need a really good cleanser to get it off. And then I've just remembered I have these two as well. These are the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils in black and white. I'm pretty sure they have other names, but it's black and white. These are quite good. Very creamy. They work very well. I used this white one a lot for a Halloween look I did. But there is no way of sharpening these. I don't even know if there's any product in this bit. This is all just packaging. So when I've used up this tiny, tiny amount, what am I going to do then? Thankfully, these were sent to me by NYX, which is very kind of them. But I won't be repurchasing them because they're a waste of money. Realistically, if that's all the product you get. That is all my eyeliners. We're now going to do this section here. This is one of my favourite sections of my makeup, so I will get everything out for you now. Okay, so this is my miscellaneous liquid glitter stuff section. I don't know what to call it. Let's just make a start. This is the Beauty Bay Aquivated liner palette. This was part of their Utopia collection, and it's sort of like cake liners. I've used this once. I really need to use it again because they were good. It takes a bit of time to get used to it. Like, there's a certain amount of water to paint ratio you need to use, and I did not master it. But it is quite good, and I like the colours. They've come out with another one of these. This is the Lowest Cosmetics. I don't know what it's called. The name isn't on here, but it's in the shade Lordship. I used this for the first time the other day. It's in my Christmas glam video if you're interested. It is stunning. It's so sparkly. I love liquid glitter eyeshadows, as you can tell. I'm obsessed with them. This is the Beauty Bay pressed eye pigment in the shade Bloom. This again was part of their Utopia collection. They had 4 shades, and oh, do I wish I'd picked up all 4. This is stunning, and I use this all the time in my own like personal life. It's just so beautiful. Can you see it there? Ooh. But I love this. Beauty Bay, not that you're watching, but please bring these back, or bring back new shades, do something. I just want more of these because I use it all the time. It is a bit flaky. I recommend using a setting spray with it, but I absolutely love it. This is a Iconic London Chrome Flash Eye Pot in the shade Luna. I did win this in a giveaway. This is stunning. I've actually used this a fair amount of times. The only problem is it's a little bit difficult to work with. It doesn't really pick up on a brush great, and I'm not putting my fingers in it, but it is stunning, and I've used it a fair few times and really enjoyed it. I just really have to be in the mood to work with this because it does take a lot of work. This is a Beauty Bay liquid eyeshadow in the shade Malachite, I don't know how to pronounce it. A bluey green shade. I love these. I need to pick up more shades. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I don't know what it is about liquid glitter eyeshadows. I just can't get enough of them. I've used this a fair few times now. I really enjoy it. This is the Lotty London Eye Foil in the shade Savage. Again, this came in that same giveaway. I love this. I actually want to pick up pretty much every shade that Lotty London does. It's just so beautiful and foiled. I've used this again a fair amount of times. It does stain my eyes a little bit because it seems to have like a pink undertone and then just like gold glitter. So the pink bit stains, but it is stunning. Look at how reflective it is. It works so well. Absolutely love this. These two are actually from Poundland. These are liquid glitter liners. This is the shade Silver Glitz, and it's sort of just like black and silver glitters. I don't even know how well you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, you can't really see it too well, but it does work really well, and I actually took the stopper out of that so that I could get more of the product out because it was a pain to use. This one is the shade Gold Glitz, and again, did I take the stopper out? Yes, I did, because they were annoying me. And again, these are just super easy ways to add glitter to a look. I do have some loose glitters. I just don't like reaching for them, especially not when I've got things like this in my collection. This is the collection Glam Crystals in the shade La Freak. I've only used this once, and I really need to use it a bit more because it is stunning. It's like a blue glitter. I love blue. I love bluey greens, anything like that on my eyes. Yes, please. Love it. They have quite a few shades of these, and these are super inexpensive and so easy to use. If you are looking for a liquid liner glitter thing, check these out. They are amazing. They have all the shades you could wish for, really. They have a gold, silver, all that good stuff. This is just amazing. This one is a W7 Metal Flash Metallic Glitter eyeliner. Yep, that is what that says. This is just a straight up silver. Let's pop it there. This one isn't my favourite. It doesn't have much glitter to it. It's sort of a bit more liquidy. This is by a brand called Black Heart Beauty, and I don't think they're a brand anymore, which makes me really sad because this is a eyeshadow pigment. It is a neon yellow. I'm not going to swatch it because it makes such a mess, but it's in the shade Death Drop, and I've used this a fair few times now. I love it. The only problem is because they're not a brand, I can't tag them, you guys can't buy them, but I do love it, and I don't have anything this colour in my collection, so I keep it and use it. And then these are my babies. These are the e.l.f. liquid glitter eyeshadows. I'm pretty sure this is all of the shades they do, but I'm not sure, please don't quote me on it. Oh no, wait, they must have some that were in their mint collection that I don't have. I picked these up in TK Maxx as part of like, they came in like one big like vault. I love these. There's some that I haven't used. I just love these. They're so stunning. And like you can see, they have so many shades. Cannot recommend these enough. If you're looking for a liquid glitter and you don't fancy buying the Steeler ones, these ones are stunning. There we go. That is the end of this collection video. I will let Effie do the outro, but I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have enjoyed going through my makeup, and I definitely have spotted a few products that I should keep an eye on for decluttering in July. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.